will not be subdued, can never submit. Position is grip, the mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit, hit equipment till, and I'm undisputed. So undisputed. You are the sweetest thing.
Man, with it, man. Y'all know what it is. Like, comment, subscribe on this biatch. Yeah. I've been on this bit. I'll show y'all my record right quick. So I'm coming. Nigga, what I am, 38-0. Now I can sit out on this bit. Fight record. Number of fights 39. Won the 84 rounds, won 5 title fights, won. Fastest win by KO is 611 seconds. Only got 1 win by knockout. But yeah, man. I got a nigga to fight. They threw me in that water like, oh no, I don't. I'm tripping. I gotta train this shit. Train this shit like that. Ooh, they just did that shit bad. Yeah, man, make sure y'all like the video, yeah. If you're watching the video for longer than 30 seconds without liking, you still.
We are in space, the final frontier, here at the Observatory. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fight.
First up we have Youngblood.
This bout is
a lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
I got a phone call. Shit, I'm dead now. About to bust him up.
So here is the champ defending the title yet again. Good-looking jab. Defense is not an option for these two. Which fighter will say no mas? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so
letting
I'm
him
going
get
to
there.
respect both of them. More than happy.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Oh, that right uppercut scored. Tried to score with a jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The face is telling the story from that jab. This fighter loves, and the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any
Ain't lie, he
movement
got
here.
that bit.
It looks
I'm a
like this
little
one's gonna be
sluggish.
over.
They told me my energy was sluggish.
1, 2,
He ain't win. That's dead. Low, shit.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Punch, counter punch. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. He's been knocked down, but at least not. The bell rings and we start the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good counter punch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. And that hook misses. That jab misses. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Incredible work rate. A perfect counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back at it in round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He blocks the hook. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? The perfect counter lands. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the advantage. Back into the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
We are seeing. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Good counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so
away.
What the fuck? I better lose this fucking match,
Imagine
bro.
seeing this punch come.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm out here, bro. Let me get up. Oh, man. Alright.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot! What?
Finna rematch that boy. finna rematch that game. I would lose that bit when I go live. Oh, rematch. Yeah, I'm about to bust his ass.
Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed.
I bet not lose. Watch.
I'm Todd Grisham, and every fighter wants to say at least once they fought at Brooklyn Hall. And here we are. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Youngblood, and they will have a power advantage here. And they'll be facing One Punch. And they do have a weight advantage here. They'll meet in the light heavyweight division.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Up first is Youngblood from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they suffered a very tough KO. Let's see how they respond here. Up against them, One Punch from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, Youngblood. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the pink trunks with light blue trim, the current National Light Heavyweight Champion, One Punch.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights in.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. That jab doesn't find a home. They exchange punches. Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than healthy.
Only catching air with that hook. A perfect counter lands. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. You don't want to trade shots. You'd like to see more jabs. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Misses with the right uppercut. Punch caught him clean. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. And that hook misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punching. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And one punch goes down.
Please get down.
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. Straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That uppercut misses. Good counter punch.
I'm about to knock him out.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? This may do it. It's all coming to an end. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends. And it took one punch to put one punch down. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Catch and shoot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. That jab doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Stumbling around on Bambi legs. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back.
And one punch goes to the canvas. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
He's in trouble now. Beating the fuck out of his head.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming, it's optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger. Author rain is August, wordplay is December. That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slick as icicles drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pitches. This is what didn't get it, getting hitting the different differs. What did he do it or didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Lou would do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. This one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
They call this a controlled environment, but I don't know about that considering who's about to fight. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Youngblood. You can see who has the power advantage. And they'll be facing one punch. And they'll have a slight weight advantage. This fight will be in the light heavyweight division. Plenty of power, but lots of good movement in this division as well.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, we have Youngblood from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title. The last time we saw them in action,
This bout.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Perfect counter shot. Just misses with that jab. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Those counter punches have to hurt. And that hook misses. Just missing with the right uppercut. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They exchanged punches. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. The jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. That jab doesn't find a home. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up.
He knocked his opponent almost out of the ring. That's what you call stamping your authority. So if you're getting there with him tonight, you've got to make sure, you know what? I've got to make sure I've got a landing mat, because this is going to be a tough night tonight.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Jab. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Misses with the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. And
the straight right just misses. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the... Hold it right there! Do you believe what we are seeing? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighters. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And one punch goes down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Blocks the left there. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter shot. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Straight right just misses. Just misses that uppercut. Just misses with the right uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Failing to score with that right hook. Punch, counter punch. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And it took one punch to put one punch down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, four, five, six.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell for round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Lucky that hook didn't score. His stamina is off the charts. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Counter punch right up the middle. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Good defense with that left jab. And one punch goes to the canvas. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, you're out.
Don't come and ask me nothing no more unless you want another ass whooping.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.